Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Jerry Price, and this is another episode of Live in the Booth, the season finale. And in the booth, we got QaTheGreat, the legendary, the OG.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, my brother.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so, man, you've been doing this music for how long now?
Shit, for too damn long not
Too
to be
damn
rich
long.
off of it.
Exactly. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So, have you been producing longer than you've been making music for, or where it came hand in
It's
hand?
kind of the same. Like when I just started fucking with my pop drum machine, I'm like, I want to rap. I want my own beat. So I just started doing it all. But really, I damn an artist first before anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got you on that. Alright, so now as far as achievements as an artist, since you've been doing this for like quite a while now, what do you think your biggest achievement as an artist is so far?
As an artist, really that's where I'm having my problem, and I've been neglecting that side. So I really don't feel like I got big achievements as an artist. Right now, like I said, the biggest achievement I feel is just like me stepping up and taking that chance and like, all right, fuck this. I'm an artist. Let me focus on this. And I just created like my first like body of work with DJ Rail. And I'm finna start dropping the videos, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
And if you guys haven't already, you guys definitely go check out that work. It's awesome. Like,
yes, sir. Definitely on SoundCloud, QaTheGreat, DJ Rail. You could just Google it or even Google Quintaline. Everything will pop up.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So now on the flip side, as a producer, what do you feel like has been one of your greatest achievements?
Well, shit, I got some beats that's like, I get royalties from some beats. I sold them shits like in 2007 actually, yeah.
Wow.
To a network.
You got
like they pitch beats to different TV, and still to this day, I mean, I get a check from it, and my shit been on America's Best Dance Crew, the T.I. Road to Redemption, from G's to Gents.
So wait, your beats have been on, or you've been on?
Nah, the beats.
Oh,
the
okay.
Beats, yeah, my beats.
I didn't know you danced.
Yeah, not me. Hell, nah.
You're gonna have to get a little move in the booth.
Hey, now I get it in now.
I feel.
But yeah, my beats, and it only been 2 beats, and they still been. But the guy who I was going through with that, I guess he ended up doing bad business elsewhere with them, so I couldn't get that plug. And like I said, that was a minute ago. I really wasn't even serious about it. It was actually an opportunity for somebody else. They slipped up. Somebody said, "Hey, you got some beats, right? Let me get them." So I pretty much, so they won't look bad. They end up liking the beats. I'm like, all right, cool, let's run it. Yeah.
I feel you. So looking forward towards the future, where do you see yourself being? More of a producer, more of an artist?
Right now, an artist. I'm still willing to produce, but it's more like I'm taking on projects and more people that's serious with what they got going on. Like, not really. I'm past the point where I can't you know, like, you gotta have it already ready when you come to me. Like, you gotta know what you want. You gotta, like, I can't help you. I don't have the time and the space right now.
Basically to develop their music.
Yeah. But if you know what you want and you come and hey, bro, I want to work with you. More of like, if you heard my stuff and you like, damn, bro, you made them beats. Damn, I like them shit. I want to work with you. I'm gonna come through. Cause most likely you're gonna get what you want. But a lot of the other artists, they come in and they think just cause you're a producer, you can make any kind of beat. Is like, nah, that's not my style. Like, I mean, I'm one of them. There's a lot of them that just do everything, but on a production tip, I'm more of like I'm in my own. Like,
you got your own niche that you stick to.
Yeah.
To be honest, for me hearing your beats and everything, I'm just like, you do good work.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Amazing.
Thank you, appreciate that. Definitely.
So like, tell the audience, like, is there a certain place that people can go and get, like, see your beats, like a catalog, or do they have to come like to you directly?
Yep, just to me directly, because like I said, I'm really definitely when we being an artist, I'm really trying to cut out a lot of the just random pop-up calls with studio sessions and production. More just trying to put the work out, and then people reach me from there. Now they finding out, oh, you doing the production, you doing, oh shit, well we can, Cause of course that's where, like I said, I've been doing it for a while. So right now I'm after the check. That's what I'm in it for.
I got you.
It's like, you know, when you're young, you want the fame, and of course you gonna get the check too. But I'm at the point where like if cause I know what me and the team I use, I know what we gonna bring. So I'm like, and everybody got to be compensated and happy. So.
Now, as far as you becoming an artist and you putting your music out there, and like especially in the city, and do you feel like people are recognizing you, or do you feel like people are just like kind of like shutting you to the side?
Man, people recognizing, it's just people move funny. Like, it's so many different artists and other producers or managers, promoters that done came to me for help or for shit, and I don't know what, it be on some weird shit, because then it end up always biting me in the ass. That's the whole reason why too I say I gotta stop that, because just as a creative peer, you want to help people create, but when it's not adding up, it just ain't adding up. Like, I don't know, it's people looking for, I guess, the popularity, or always wondering like, damn, if I support him, what I'm getting or what. But it's like, it ain't about that, because you supporting this person, that person, that person, and it's like you just want to hop on the bandwagon or something.
Exactly.
It's like, you got to be down.
I figure that. And to kind of pick up back I can't talk for some reason. To piggyback off what you just said, so do you feel like there's a lot of that in the city alone, or do you feel like, because I know you've been to New York, you've been to Atlanta and different parts, do you feel like that same mentality is there? Like, it's just people who you meet, or do you feel like that's like an Orlando specific thing?
It's definitely in other places, but it's heavy in Orlando, because the thing with Orlando, see, like, you go to Atlanta, and it's like, Atlanta, they respect you off rip. They understand this business, they understand this by the check. Let's just get to that. Yeah. And here, or then the other thing what I was saying, everybody in Atlanta that's running shit is from Atlanta.
I got you.
Everybody in Orlando that's at the top and that's running shit is like, they from New York, you from Cali, you from Miami, you from, so it's like y'all bringing y'all people into it. When it's like y'all taking away from our culture, but really nobody fighting against that. Everybody just joining what look good or what. It's like motherfuckers rather take a back. See, like, even a lot of the promoters, they look good, but it's some other motherfucker behind them giving them the bread, and like, you got the face, yeah, do it. But it's like, really, you ain't pulling the strings. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's really crazy about that, especially with promoting, because you'll have like a lot of people who are from the area who know local artists who will promote artists in Orlando that are from different cities, or just like different area where they have their own culture instead of like kind of upbringing the people that are around.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, giving like artists here a chance and stuff.
For real.
So like, now let's talk about history. So you growing up, you said, your grandfather, he has piano, his guitar, and everything. Did that trickle down from like to your dad and then to your like other family members, or do you feel like you kind of like the first?
I mean, it trickled down a little bit to my pops. My pops more of a drum guy, though.
I got you.
But just musically, it's all in my family. But, like, really the love for it, I think, yeah, it trickled down to me more. Because, for instance, all my family, my granddad named Yahdoe. When he turned Muslim, that's his name, Yahdoe. But that's what all my family called me. Every time I go to the family picnics, the reunions, or whatever, hey, oh, Lil Zay. Yep. And I didn't even know till he passed. They used to always say, boy, you look just like your granddad. I'm like, man, I don't look like this man with you. Man, when he passed, on his obituary, he had a young picture when he was like 15 playing the keyboard. I'm like, damn, he looked just like me.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
Yeah.
Now, sibling-wise, so you got a sister, right?
Yeah, my sister, she do music. Yep, she do music. Chatty Boom. Y'all go check her out. CHADDY Boom.
Now, as far as like, have you guys ever like decided to collab on anything, or were you guys just kind of like, she had her niche, you had yours?
Yep, she had. Well, it started out. I was well, she was kind of just getting into it, just kind of just picking beats. Most likely some of my beats that, let me just write something to.
Yeah.
But then when she started getting serious about it, her and my pop started working a lot more, and she started getting into the live band and live instruments. Kind of like taking more like a Bruno Mars / Rihanna type of.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of like, I don't know if people familiar, like Bruno Mars and it was like the black rock chick, Fifi Dobson, I think that was her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was she do. And I do my thing, so it's like, we always say it, like, every year we be like, damn, it's sad we ain't got a song together. What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. So now, as far as where you're at now, you know, producing and then you taking on artistry is a lot. How did you meet? Like, how did you become like to this point right now? Like meeting Head and like growing up around like, you know, your friends and all that stuff.
Shit, the people I grew up around, sad to say, they ain't here. Either because they just lost friendships, no bad feelings, or because they gone. My boy KG, that was my boy since, like, that. I think that's the longest friend I had. He just got killed.
Damn, man.
Like at the beginning of the year, well, at the end of 2019. But yeah, we've been like 8 years old, rocking and rolling. But so it's like everybody I'm with now is crazy. It's just they've been placed in my life. Head, we got a history. We've been doing shit. Me, his brother, Miami Junior, and my boy Crimmins. He locked up. He'll be free in a minute. We just been together just through a lot of shit these past probably like 10, 12 years, and shit just happened kind of. So that's kind of how it happened. Then at the studio I'm at, and with that team there, like shout out to Hood News, my boy Melvin Lawson. He introduced me to these guys, and he was like, boy, I know you'll be a perfect fit. So it was like I came, and it's perfect fit, and just been building from there.
That's good. That's good. So now, from then to now, because you got a son, right?
Yeah.
How old is he now?
12. He'll be 13 at the end of the month. His big ass. That boy big as hell.
So wait. How old are you?
I'm 32.
32?
But
What?
25 is my rap age, though.
Exactly. So now, as far as like, I would say, since like music's been like your family, do you feel like your son will be taking on the mantle soon, like when he starts getting of that age?
I mean, he already doing it, but I gotta put a hold on him because stuff ain't right in school all the way, and the stuff he talking about. I'm like, I don't know these kids nowadays. That's my boy. I love him. We got to get it right. He talk now. He talking some shit, and he back this shit now.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to come out on that and then start like, you know how I get people want to test you. Definitely when you're young.
Oh, definitely.
And like, you know, when you're a little older, you like my age is like, all right. A lot of people. I mean, people still gonna test you, but it's like you not talking about that shit so aggressively.
Yeah.
You most likely just telling stories or talking about the past or about shit that can go this way. But like how these kids talking about it nowadays, definitely with the Orlando, everything going crazy. I'm like, nah, I can't let you. Like just clean it up a little bit. That's all. I
feel you.
Like, cause I ain't even gonna lie. Even at the age of 12, I'm allowing them to cuss and everything. But it's like you gotta rap about right shit. It's like, don't talk about all the killing too much, all of that, because I'm like, you really ain't out here doing it. But I know the kids you hanging with and all that, y'all is out here on some crazy stuff, so that's why I got to keep a close leash to them.
I feel you. So, kind of parallel how you grew up versus how he grown up, do you feel like the same climate is around, or do you feel like y'all grew up completely to like different worlds?
Shit, I feel like not two different worlds. It's like the climate, but now the climate is more, like it's more out there now. Like when I was growing up, it's like if you doing some dirt, it's like you doing it and like ain't nobody to be told and that.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yeah, nigga, we finna come and kill you, and then it's all over the internet. And then you gonna go and kill him, like you just like
then just advertise it to everybody.
Yeah.
Before you did it.
Yeah, so it's like it's just the craziness of it, and just I mean everything the same. It's just when I was young, when you 12 years old or 11 years old and got a gun, it's like, oh shit, you got a gun. Damn, where you get that from? Yeah. Nowadays, you 12, 11 years old with a gun, it's like, oh shit, let me see it. And exactly. It's like, no, so.
It's like a whole different world because it's crazy. Because, like, sure, at 12 years old, man, a lot of things changed because my younger brother, like 2 days ago, just turned 14. And I'm just like, wow, when I was 14, life was completely different.
Definitely.
Like, things were just different. Like, I was a whole different person. So it's crazy to see how things have changed now. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to do the top 5 music videos of the week. You guys definitely go check that out.
Yes, sir.
Haunted by my past, kinda hard to move forward. My emotions bottled in, someone tell me that it's torture. If you telling all your business, I would tell you that ain't normal. Better practice what you preach and beware of all that karma. Tryna outrun my past, it's exhausting. Scared to ask the price of fame, what it's gonna cost me. Had a dream, I tried to outrun the feds and they caught me. Now that was a nightmare, dealing with the streets and they don't fight fair. First off, I ain't weak, you got the wrong impression. Artillery's for enemies to get you gone in seconds. I dare you try and size me. I don't like surprises, don't surprise me, ayy. Tell me what the problem be. I say sucker free and drama free. I hate it when they mix that weed with that guava leaf. Hey, that shit there is not for me.
Oh God, it's Friday. Running up a check, making big moves. If you hating on me, you gon' always lose. Running up a check, making big moves. They cannot stop me cause I'm on the move. Running up a check, making big moves. I've been in my bag, I do just what I do. Running up a check, making big moves. All the heads turn when I walk up in the room. All summer I was stacking up my money. I've been telling y'all I'm next, I'm eating good, I need to check. The only tip that I'm leaving, hustle more and talk less. We making plans for ourselves, we don't make moves to impress. We ain't got no time to stress, we making plans to invest. We on the way to be the best. I know it's hard to digest, I feel the hate, yeah they confess. Much respect, they don't wanna see you winning, but we'll clap for your success, god damn.
You're stupid, but you got balls. Now what made you think you could steal from us? Us, the niggas that put you on the game. The niggas who have eyes and ears across all of Orlando. Or did you think it was a joke? Huh?
Dog, I didn't mean.
Did I say you could speak? Lock it down. Now I'm only gonna say this once.
Swear to God, I ain't playing with these niggas, we gon' pop out. You be snitching, running on our mouth, you a op now. Always flexing, cop it off the lot with the top down. Lumberjack with the cutter, get you nigga chopped down. Ayy, bitch, I'm coming for the top now. Ayy, bitch, I got this game on lockdown. Ayy, bitch, don't try me, you'll get knocked down. Ayy, bitch, I got the streets on lockdown.
Pussy on the lockdown, got the whole team, put you down till you clock out. Don't you get in range, cause my niggas aiming dots now. Stay true to my name, breaking hearts and making box now. I don't wanna fuck with a bitch, no. All she got to offer is the pussy, hit it and go. Writing smooth moves from the moon like Michael. I got 2 goons from the booms named Tyrone. They tryna watch my moves on the low.
Border man, border man. Border man, border man. Border man, border man. Yeah. Wasting my time on the preacher, the people can't do that again. Everybody around me family for like no, we ain't no friends. I done been broke, left out in these streets, can't go there again. Looking back from where I came, I don't wanna go there again. Learn the game from my G, really turn the boy to a man. Seeing how my fam elevate, really turn the boy to a man. I done been broke, kid down so long, won't go there again. Learning from lessons and risks that I take, turn the boy to a man. Ay, I done been down so long, I remember them nights I ain't had no home. Sleeping in wheels, just me and my brother stressed out, trying to make it back home. And I could've stayed out of my mama didn't hide, but my pride was way too strong. Cause I really felt I had to get it for myself, no hell legit, I'm grown.
turn up, woo. Big boy drip, big boy whip, don't touch that hoe, that's big boy bitch. Big boy chips, better not dip, told her give me that mouth, that big boy lip. Big boy blaze, big boy doing his thing, big boy in his lane. Big boy straight, big boy off the chain, big boy getting paid. Big boy drip, big boy whip, don't touch that hoe, that's big boy bitch. Big boy chips, better not dip, told her give me that mouth, that big boy lip. Big boy blaze, big boy doing his thing, big boy in his lane. Big boy straight, big boy off the chain, big boy getting paid. Big boy right.
Alright, y'all, so we back. Hope you guys enjoyed that weekly top 5 music video. If you guys do want your music video shown in the next episode of the next season, you guys definitely leave a link below in the comments or hit us up on Instagram. Definitely hit me up on Instagram. Definitely check out his stuff on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
You'll see a lot of stuff going through. So, now to kind of like get back to what we were talking about earlier and how things are different from us being a lot younger versus the newer generation. Growing up, do you feel like the content that you rap about is stuff that obviously stuff that you've been through?
Yeah.
But like, how realistic is it? Do you keep it like, are you like, oh, this actually happened, or just like, are you kind of just alluding to it?
It's a mixture of both. It's shit that happened, shit that will happen, shit that can happen, shit that has happened. It's because I'm not one of them. Like I said, I'm an artist, so I gotta paint you a picture, and it ain't always gotta be exactly about my life. Well, all my shit is about my life, but
yeah,
like these 4 bars in this song, I might put it where you can relate to it. I might not went through this, but I had a homeboy talking to me about this, so I want to put this in the song for the people that's going through this. So it's like, but everything is real. Like, I really don't, like, that's why I was telling my son is like, you don't really want to talk too much about the guns and all that because people understand you will take it there if you have to, but it's like you don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It's like because if you just putting it out there, you don't want to put that energy out there. That's why it's like, because they were talking about the same shit like when we was younger, but the way they put it, they not saying, I'm going to spin on your block and shoot you with the chopper. They saying like, you know, they'll put it in a metaphoric way where it's like, you got to be like, oh, shit, I can see how you can do that. But it's like, it just put you more in a rhyme. It ain't making you feel like, oh, shit, let me get riled up and go and shoot a nigga.
We're going to do that. We're going to do right now.
Yeah.
Now, as far as artists nowadays, because I know a lot of artists, most of them are trying to cap to at least, they'll basically fake it till they make it.
Oh,
so it's just like, they'll rap about that lifestyle until they have people around them who can kind of like, oh yeah, he did that. Do you feel like that's right to like just, you know, be using that as a kind of like a crutch to get you there?
Nah, I hate that shit, and I'm with Charlamagne the God on that type of shit. Them is what you call like culture vulture.
Exactly.
Because it's like, you got somewhere you came from, you got something y'all do. Like, I understand you like this and it's cool, but it's like, for instance, like that what I was even telling my son. I know I keep going back to my son, but it's a lot of the young nigga shit. It's like, I keep telling him like, shit, you see a lot of these kids out here that you listening to that, bruh, a lot of them in the shit. That's because they dumb and getting in the shit.
Exactly.
But I'm like, a lot of these jits you see coming out here that already got a motherfucking $10,000 chain on, a grill, all this shit. I'm like, motherfucker, they parents already set. They had that shit before they got a rap check.
Exactly.
And they finessing y'all jits, making them think that this is what it is. But it's like, nah, that motherfucker ain't never damn. He used to go hunting with his damn daddy. That's how he know how to shoot good.
Exactly.
But it's like, he really not a killer. He really ain't. And yeah, he will shoot you because that's what his daddy taught him. If somebody break into your house, shoot. Like, but I'm like, they put it in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm gangster. This is what I grew up on. I'm on the block with. But then, like you said, they're the ones with the money. Then they got 10 homeboys that's going to vouch for him because, oh, yeah, he bought me a gun. Oh, yeah, I put up over there. He let me look cool with the gun, too. And or he give me $10,000 so I can flash in the money and let me keep a couple hundred after.
Exactly.
So, but it's like, that shit ain't right.
Exactly. And it's crazy because some people were just like, oh, no, I'm just rapping about, you know, what my homeboy's been through, of like what I've seen growing up. I'm just like, that's cool. But when you're putting yourself as the center of the story, it's just like, you're capping.
Exactly.
You're capping.
Big cap. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So now, as far as just like in the future wise, do you feel like music is probably going to be your avenue, or do you have any other things outside of music that you're doing?
Shit, everything entertainment pretty much right now. With the music, how I'm setting it up, I'm music artist, and a lot of people know I've been looking for some like some acting roles and stuff, even if it's just little short films around the city and stuff. I'm trying to get heavy into acting too.
I feel you. I mean, we can definitely get that.
And then at the end of the road is like, no matter what I'm doing, acting, music, I'm still in entertainment. If none of those become successful as I want to, at least I know I can step back and know how to run a studio, or I can be a successful producer and engineer and just spend my whole focus on that. Because that's kind of the battle. It always been like, I know I'm good at it, I be wanting to do it, but then there's always that second thought like, fuck, I really don't want to do this shit. But if shit don't go how I go with the artist shit, then I can always, all right, now I'm going 1,000% in there, because I already know that I can make money there too. Or like I said, the acting.
I got you. Now, I know Orlando doesn't really have a culture for this, or like people really doing this, but like if there was an avenue to do like something like battle rapping, would you ever like jump on it?
Nah, not really. They had the that's why I'm kind of glad they ain't put me in the I mean, shout out to all them people too, you know, Chapman, Strings, I think Orlando Media Group. They just did the little rap battle thing or whatever, but I wanted to get in it because at first, you know, I thought it was a rap tournament. You know, I thought, you know, you just spit like a hot verse.
Like you know, it's kind of like a cipher type thing.
Yeah, but it ended up being like where people going at each other. And I'm like, I ain't with that, because it's like, that ain't the energy I like to give. So it's like, I don't receive that energy because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like when it comes to that, if ain't no money involved, it's like you been felt that way. So I'm like, what you got? So I'm like, that's why when I seen it take that turn, I would kind of, cause I was blowing them up like, hey, put me in it, but they ain't put me in it. So I was like, everything happened for a reason. But shout out to all them and everybody who was in that thing.
Cause like, for the most part, like even with battle rapping, like it would be cool that it'd be as entertainment value, it would be a cool thing to see. Like, you know, go to a show and everything like that. But if you're going against like people in the city who like know you or like know things about you, and it's not like financial gain, they just spitting some personal shit. It's like shit behind the scenes can go south really fast.
And cause I'm like I said, I work in the studio, so I'm a behind the scenes type of person, and that's why I don't like it. It's like so it's like I'd rather not even be on that energy. It was dope though, I ain't gonna lie, it was dope. But I'm like, I just ain't be on that battle rap energy. But like I said, even if even if it is for some bread though, I just might though, because now it's for something. Like how they be doing, they be $10,000. But I'm like, all right, that's some what you call it? That's something that'll give me the damn motive. That's a good motive right there. Now I can think of shit, and now to the point where it's like, you ain't even, it's cool if you find out some dirt and get personal, but you don't have to, because I can really just say some crazy shit to you there,
and make it like sound like, oh wow, this person actually did that. Yeah, I feel you on that. Now, last topic. So, World Scout. So you performing at World Scout, how do you feel like that has kind of like, has that opened up any doors for you, or does that just beat you in the room with like the right people to talk about like pursuing your artistry more?
I mean, to me, it was a dope experience and great experience. But like that's where my partner Head coming at, Headquarter Music Group. Like that was more, I feel like that was more of something for him to like he did. Of course, you know, he got a lot of connects and contacts, and he in with them. But I feel like personally, like I'm really not really into like all of the like the contests and like the pick and winner type of stuff. I'm really not, because I'm like, sometimes that can like deter you from your real like what you trying to do. Like you could be performing your smash shit that everybody say they love, but then you don't get picked. So now you might be like, damn, that song really tight.
I feel.
And now I'm like,
there's a lot of doubt in you.
You say fuck the video and start making 10 more songs. Now like, damn, nigga, you should just did that video. That was the one, nigga. Just, cause a lot of them contests and all that is like not rigged, but people be knowing who they gonna pick. Like that shit was for days.
Yeah.
So people picked a lot of people that was really seemed like they was more interested.
Yeah.
Cause like that's what I got from it, and which was right, because I noticed a lot of people that got picked for the last call. It was a lot of people that like was more enthused about being there, which was cool. But I was just like, I didn't like. One of the guys tried to like talk to us like we was sad about not winning.
Yeah.
And we like, no, we cool, bro. Like, I'm like, cause we still talked to everybody. Everybody was still good.
Exactly.
Everybody was still good, and everybody got what it came for, and it was a dope event. So it's like, I don't think, even the people that didn't get picked, I don't think none of them had any
animosity towards it.
Yeah,
Like especially since a lot of people, since what I've seen since that event, it's just like people have been doing like collabs with other people.
Yeah,
projects and stuff like that. So, I mean, it did have it intended its purpose.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's why I said just for me personally, it wasn't nothing like really. I'm really not too up. Like I go to those things, but I don't really know why I would go. I guess just show face.
I got you.
But it's like I'm the type that if I go there, I need to go like with the real.
Yeah, with the purpose.
Yeah, with the real purpose, with a team of like 10 promoters, a manager there, photographer, like you. I mean, we kind of did that there too, but I was kind of standoffish. That was kind of before I really decided, like, all right, I'm finna do this artist shit for real.
I feel on that.
Yeah.
Well, again, man, I want to thank you for coming out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my brother.
Finale, bro.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Y'all definitely go check out his stuff, man. Go follow him on all the stuff, all the social media platforms, man. I'll definitely go check out his stuff.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know. Go on and check me out. Just Google QaTheGreat, QaTheGreat. That motherfucker laughing for a long time. Hey, QaTheGreat, QaTheGreat. On all platforms, everything, man. Appreciate y'all for having me live in the booth. My boy Jay Price in this thing.
Yup.
Bow.